right, y'all, this video right here is gonna make you a millionaire. These habits are what millionaires have established and have implemented in their lives. So you better take notes. Stay for number 2, 9, and 10. All of them are amazing, but those are the juicy gems, okay? All right, let me introduce myself. My name is Tanisha T of Bossing Up with the Haze, where we teach you how to boss up as we boss up. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you have not yet subscribed and joined the family, please subscribe below, right? If you find any value from this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And then also in the comments, could you put which particular gem resonated with you? I would be really interested to find out and see if there's like a, a poll of which one really stood out to everyone, okay? Did y'all know that a salary, now listen to this, a salary is the drug your employers give you so that you can forget your dream? Can you really like sink that in? Like, just imagine that paycheck is a drug that you take every 2 weeks, every week, every month to say, oh, you don't need a dream, take this drug. Oh, you don't need to go be your own boss, take this drug. Oh, you don't need to quit and leave me alone, right? Take this drug. Forget about your dream. No, guess what they want you to do? They want you to fulfill their dream, right? So look at the big picture. If you have a boss, all right, they might be cool, but guess what? Where are they? They're on vacation, they're working remote, they're relaxing, but you're toiling away at their business, giving your 110%, which is what you're supposed to do, right? But for someone else's dream. What if you put that energy into your own dream? What could you have done? Imagine what you could do. How many years did you invest in someone else's company, someone else's children's fortune, right? What about your children's fortune? I'm not telling you quit your job. Tanisha T did not say that. What I'm saying is that make sure that you're still aware of your dream, cultivate your dream, still keep your job, but make sure you know that that money that you're getting from your job will fund your dream, right? So that's what I like to say. This is gonna take a term from someone that I know, Storm Leroy. I'll give credit where credit is due. Your job is your first business partner. Yeah, you like that, okay? All right, number 2, if you continue to wait, oh, these are all amazing. Here's the juicy one. If you continue to wait for the right time, you'll waste your entire life and nothing will happen. So have you ever heard someone say, oh yeah, man, I want to open my own business, but I need to wait for the right time? Or yeah, I want to go ahead and invest in something, but I need to wait for the right time. Well, is there like a right time book somewhere? Like, is there like a magazine that I can buy to find the right time? If there is, let me know. The right time is now. So if you do not strike while the iron is hot, while you have this feeling, while you're doing this research, it's literally never going to happen. So what's the worst that can happen? What, you actually succeed? That's the worst. Isn't that the worst that can happen? You can actually succeed. Oh, it doesn't pan out. Well, what can you do? Try again. That's all. All right, number 3. Even when you trust your close friends and family, let them know nothing about you, right? Family, you are born into it, right? You don't choose them, right? Some are good, some are bad. You have some family members, if they weren't your blood, let's think about that one person. If they were not your blood, would you invite them to a party? Most likely not. So would you go tell that person your dream? Would you go tell them your business plan? Would you go tell them to invest in your business? You wouldn't. So work in the shadows and then they'll see the shine. They cannot help but see the shine. I'll tell you, my first business that my husband and I did, we didn't tell our parents about it till we already signed the lease, because at the end of the day, we knew what we wanted and we didn't want anyone to dilute our dreams or give us their input or, be a naysayer. Not saying that they didn't want positive things for us, but at the end of the day, it's just, we had to protect our dream, right? And it worked out. So at the end of the day, that's my advice for you. You know what your dream is. If it was their dream, they would have had it, right? It's your dream to fulfill, not theirs. All right, next thing. You lose 99% of your close friends if you start upgrading your life. That's ever so true, that once you start, enriching yourself, like, you can't stay at the same level with these people if they're not ascending like you are. Does that make sense? I hope that's making sense, right? Y'all can't have the conversations that you want to have or you need to have. They're not going to have that with you because they're not on your level. They're going to still be talking about love and hip hop, and you're talking about stocks, and you're talking about finding a multifamily investment, or you're trying to find multiple streams of income. They're going to be like, what are you talking about? I just saw Erica cussing out Safari. Like, can we talk about that? And you're going to be like, no, I literally don't know what you're talking about because I don't watch that anymore. So you see a separation. At the end of the day, they might feel dumb. Like at the end of the day, right? Because you're on a whole nother level. And that's not a bad thing. It is what it is. Maybe they might level up with you. But at the end of the day, friends are going to come and go, but the ones that are supposed to be there will be there. So don't feel bad if you lose one. They wasn't supposed to be there. You ever heard that? They're supposed to be there for a season, not a reason. The season's over. All right. So the next thing, that was a cute little season's over. That was a cute little hashtag. Your season's over. Hashtag, I'm done with you. Anywho, let's move on. Number 5. You'll be 10 times happier if you forgive your parents and stop blaming them for your problems. This is really like very deep for some people. I'm sure that like you may have some resentment, something to do with your childhood, right? And you've been, oh, my parents didn't do this for me, or my parents didn't do that for me. At the end of the day, they did what they could do with what they had, right? You as a person right now are responsible for your fate. And especially if you have children. Now you're responsible for your children's fate, right? So why are we living in the past when we have our present and our children's future in our hands to take care of right now? By living in the past, how are we setting up our children for their future? How are we making their future brighter than the one we had? That's where your focus should be. So when you push your energy to the present and future, and look for a brighter situation for yourself and your children, then obviously you're gonna find reasons and resources to make these things happen. Number 6, train yourself to let people win arguments on purpose to conserve your mental health. Okay, this gonna be a little bit tough for some of us, but your mental health is extremely important. The majority of people that are super wealthy or super successful, they meditate. They set aside a certain amount of time to cultivate and protect the most expensive real estate that they own, which is their mind. Your mind is a piece of real estate, and whatever you plant in there will grow. If it's negative thoughts, that will grow. If it's positive thoughts, enriching thoughts, they will grow also. So how do you cultivate a positive mental state? You need to preserve it by you arguing with everyone. Oh, that person cut me off. Oh, that person skipped me in line. Is it really that serious? That person that cut you off, who knows what their life looked like, right? Who knows what they're going through? You got it. You got it. But at the end of the day, by me exchanging energy with you, I am now polluting my expensive real estate, which is my mind. I'm not telling nobody to be a punk out here in the street, but little, unnecessary arguments, tiffs. All right, you got it. Number 7, you become more mature. Oh, y'all need to keep staying because 9 and 10 are still hot and steamy, right? And if you have a few, I'm sure you have a few that you like so far, make sure you're commenting down below. And if any of these have already been like, ooh, click that like button right now because I know I've said a few of them that are like fire. All right, number 7, you become more mature when you train yourself to take nothing personal. Like I'm still learning how to do that. Like I'm very sensitive. Just the room and the vibration. I don't know. I've always been that way. Like I hate an awkward room. Like that's why I talk so much, because I hate awkward silences and situations. But what you have to do is don't take anything personal. It's not unless it's a personal attack. But not everything is meant to be about you, or everything is meant to hurt your feelings, right? So how a duck, let those things roll off your back like the beads of water off of a duck feather, right? Like you're waterproof. You don't need to let everything upset you or affect you, right? We were talking about mental space before, right? Your real estate, that expensive real estate. We don't got time to be letting everything bother us. Like we're here to make $1 million and up. Like we're here for 7 figures. Like we don't got time. You think, look at Donald Trump, for lack of a better, does he care about anything? Like, does he let anything bother him? him. Like, he makes fun of himself. Like, look at that. That is the attitude of a millionaire. Like, no, you can't bother me. Like, at the end of the day, are you on my level? And even if you are, I know I'm better than you. That's how he carries himself. And number 8, by age 25, right? Your inner circle, this is where I was talking about before, where your 99% of your friends will drop off. At a certain point, right? I would say 25, 30s, your inner circle, which is the people you talk to on a weekly basis, daily basis, needs to be leveling up. Like, we can't still be in the club, y'all. We can't still be over here looking for this one and that one. Like, we gotta be figuring out something. If you are single, you are trying to, find your mate, right? Or if you are just an entrepreneur, you're trying to figure it out, right? In all of that, you're still living in a healthy lifestyle, because at the end of the day, majority of millionaires live a healthy lifestyle. They work out, they watch what they eat, they're mindful of it. At the end of the day, if you're healthy, of course you're going to have a better mental state and you'll be able to perform better in your business. So what I'm saying is your inner circle needs to be premium people. I'm gonna keep saying premium because at the end of the day, you know what that means and you want to be premium. So whatever age you are, you need to take account of who your friends are, right? Are they the smarter ones in the group? Are you the smartest one in your group? Are they leveling up? Are they staying in the same area they were 2 years ago or last year? Like, what are they doing to propel themselves? Are they bringing you opportunities? Are they bringing you deals? What is the conversations like that y'all are having? And at the end of the day, if it's not in alignment with your growth, then it's just bringing you down. And it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not hate. You don't hate them. You just have to understand that when you are growing and ascending, you have to be mindful of what you're putting into your vessel. And if it's not enriching, then it's not important. Okay, 9. This was one of the juicy ones here. You do not need 100 self-help books. All you need is action and self-discipline. So this has been my whole journey of like self-development, growth, and entrepreneurship, and finding my purpose and everything. And there's so many books out there, so many good ones too. But like, if you can read all of them, right? But if you do not put into action the practices of these people that have these proven strategies and things like that, like, what's the point? Like, they can stay in the corner and hold up a lamp for all it matters. Like, you have a whole pile of them. Wow, you have 100 self-help books. But have you helped yourself? Like, literally, have you helped yourself? Like, have you done what these books said, right? Because without any action, like, you're not going to get the result that these books promise. And then the other part is self-discipline. If it says you're supposed to journal every day or every night, and you journal and you forget, and then you journal, then you don't have the discipline. Without discipline, you're not going to get to $1 million. So let's just be real. Like, it's just not going to happen. It's not just going to happen by chance. It's with action, you are going to be able to get to this goal, right? So don't worry about the 100 self-help books. Find a few, like 1 or 2 that speak to you, and reread it. I reread my favorite 3 all the time. Like, I reread it because at the end of the day, you hear it and it resonates, and then you have to go through this life of things that might, interfere with this expensive real estate that you have, right? And you have to replant that positive thought. So this video might be one of those positive things. So you replay it. And then last but not least, number 10, this is my most favorite one, and I did not know this was important, and I did not know that they do this, y'all. Let me tell you this. Millionaires have mentors. If they don't tell you that, they trying to act like they know everything on their own. No. Someone had to teach Oprah to do what she does. Someone had to teach President Obama how to speak the way he speaks. No one was just born overnight a millionaire, a genius, unless you're like born a genius. But in regards to whatever business that you want to have, like, legit, this is the major key here, y'all. You need to get to someone that knows how to do what you want to do. Like, I can't reiterate that enough. That was the major key that I learned in my entrepreneurship journey, that entrepreneurs have mentors. That's how they become entrepreneurs or successful. That is how they do it. They learn from someone, they had discipline, they put it into action, and that's how they were able to become millionaires. And this is how you will become a millionaire also, by following these 10 steps on how millionaires live, how millionaires behave, believe you will be able to adopt these principles and become a millionaire also. If you have stayed to the end, if you give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate that. And make sure you put your favorite one in the comments below, all right? So if you're interested in getting around mentors, right? Multiple mentors, different mentors in different areas, you can text the word community to this number here, and then you'll be added to my wait list, because at the end of the day, we want as many millionaires in our circle as possible. So if I can help you to be a millionaire, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure that you are in front of people that can get you the information you need, and then you'll take the action. And guess what? I can say I know a few millionaires. So without further ado, I would say thank you so much again for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And until next time, continue to boss up as we boss up. Bye.